What up guys, Alchemist here, and I have something nice for you. Now hold on, do not click off the video. I know y'all seen this exotic, y'all was like, ain't no way bro, ain't no way. Listen, this build is able to be used in high-end content, okay? Do I recommend it in high-end content? No, but I did master Lost Sector this build and breathe through it, okay? So let me explain this exotic. I feel like people just look at it and be like, nope, not happening. Let me go in depth with this exotic, and maybe this will make some people be willing to actually use this exotic, because it actually is pretty good if it's your gameplay loop, you know, if it's your gameplay style. So increases sidearm airborne effectiveness, radius speed, and reload speed. You don't care about that part, I'll be honest. That part means nothing. That's PvP, okay? You're on the second part. While you're critically wounded, when your health hit red, swapping to a sidearm reloads it and increases its damage. So you gotta have a different weapon out first. When your health go red, then pull out your sidearm, okay? When it says increased damage, it times your damage by 2, okay? It doubles your damage, 100% damage buff, okay? So if you're doing 100 damage with a sidearm, now it's doing 200 damage. That's insane, okay? Then the third part. While this effect is active, sidearm final blows reloads the weapon, meaning every time you get a kill with that double damage, which is very easy to do, you do not have to reload your weapon. It's going to reload on its own. And extends the duration by like 3 seconds, I believe. Now, the Tricksleeves stay on for 5 seconds. Tricksleeves stay on for 5 seconds. When your health go to the red and you swap to a sidearm, as long as your health is red, Tricksleeves stays on forever, okay? It stays on forever. So like in environments where you got like attrition going on and your health only goes up when you pick up an orb, you can abuse this and purposely keep your health red, but I don't recommend it. The gimmick about this exotic is once your health go red, you do not need to go red health no more. Literally. All you have to do is keep getting kills while the buff is on. The buff stays on 5 seconds. When you get a kill, it adds 3 seconds to that timer. So if you get kills quick, you keep that at 5 seconds non-stop. Basically, you're doing just like Seal Grass MCAR. That's basically what this build is like. You're trying to get kills within 5 seconds of each other to keep the rally going. Once your health go red and you go to your sidearm, Tricksleeve perk gonna be on, and you're gonna see the timer. And every time you get a kill, the timer gonna go up by 3 seconds. As long as you keep killing enemies, you will never have to be red health with this build ever again. You can literally run through the whole mission, keep killing enemies, and the perk will never go off. As long as enemies are coming at you non-stop while you're going through the mission. If you gotta wait till enemies spawn and stuff, then you gotta re-trigger the perk. But this perk is actually insane. I used it with Final Warning. Y'all know what Final Warning do. You charge it up, it auto aims hip fire. When you hip fire in it, it auto aims, it hit enemies, unravel them if you charge it up. If you charge it up, aim down sights and increase the damage of the shots, and it increases the crit multiplier of the shots, so it does more damage when you hit headshots. So you want to aim for precision shot for this gun, and then the catalyst making that it basically gets assistance on it a little bit. So when you're dealing damage, it gets some ammo inside the magazine, and it also increases the damage by 5%. Our energy weapon, it could be anything. Your special weapon could be anything. I just have Velocity Baton on. I barely used it. I don't think I used it at all in the Lost Sector. It's just here. You can pick whatever special weapon you want. The main thing you want in this build to make this work is Watchful Eye, well, a machine gun. Make sure you got a machine gun on so you can keep proccing the artifact. What we're really abusing this is heavy ordnance regeneration. This is what I mean. This is what I mean that you can use this in high-end content. You purposely using your machine gun non-stop to get the times to resist on, so you can purposely eat damage with Woven Mail and times to resist on. You want to purposely eat damage, and when your health get red, immediately swap the Final Warning, and then just start killing enemies and not worrying about your health anymore. Because now you can just get your health back up and just play like normally, right? Just killing like crazy because Final Warning is juiced up. So that's basically what you're using. You're using heavy ordnance regeneration to bait out the damage with times to resist with Woven Mail on, and once your health get red, swap to Final Warning and go crazy. That's the gameplay loop. We got on all the strand perks in the build. Unraveling Orbs, Bow Weave. We got Elemental Siphon on, get our super back quicker. Disruptive Spike so we can sever enemies so they're not doing too much damage to us, so we can purposely sever them so they do damage to us. We can edge ourselves off to red health on purpose. Horse Shuttle on, and yeah, and then 2 shreds. These are the only thing you need in this build, okay? Sadly, you cannot use a freaking grenade launcher to edge yourself off to red health and then purposely swap the final warning and activate Tricksleeve. Bungie expected that for some reason, and if you make yourself red health instead of an enemy making you red health, it does not trigger Tricksleeves and Mechaneers. Sadly, it doesn't do that. So you got us, Bungie, you got us. Anyway, fragments, that would have been an amazing way to make a build around that, right? Until they make like a saddle on that probably like purposely deal damage to yourself, like freaking touch of malice. Yeah, I don't think it's happening, buddy. Fragments though, Marksman Dodge, Shackle Grenade. We're rocking Threaded Spectre and Ensnaring Slam purposely so we can get red health, and then we can just suspend the enemy so they can't shoot us no more, and then we swap the final warning, and then we just go crazy to keep that buff going non-stop, and then put a clone out whenever you do Ensnare Slam somebody. We got Threaded Evolution on with Rebirth, so we make these threadlings while we kill them with final warning. We got Threaded Mind on, so we kill the suspended enemy, we get our class B back quicker so we can make more shadow clones to play the whole game of make our health get red and purposely put a clone out so the enemy focus on the clone while our health is red, and we can continue our combo with the final warning loop with Tricksleeves. Then we got Generation, we get our grenade back quicker. Sadly, Rebirth, if a threadling is made by your weapon, it does not count as a Tricksleeve kill towards the counter, and that same thing goes for the abilities and whatnot. It has to be a sidearm kill. So try to kill the enemies before your threadlings them do. It's basically what I'm saying. The threadling unraveling may get in your way sometime. Mods we got going on is heavy ammo finder, so we can have some heavy ammo for our machine gun. I don't have anything else in here for energy wise, so I just put on harmonic targeting so I pull out the final warning even quicker and have some aim assist and whatnot. And we got harmonic siphon on. If you got more energy because you don't have to put a resilience mod in your helmet, definitely put on a special ammo finder instead of harmonic targeting. RMP, we're rocking focusing strike and heavy handed, so we get some orbs of light and get our class ability back quicker from using our threaded spike. We got resist mods and chest piece, and we purposely put on emergency reinforcement just in case when we get red health and we got 3 armor charges on us, we automatically get ×1 resist on us. Again, purposely edging us off so we can swap to final warning from our machine gun and go crazy while we still got the ×1 resist on us to stay alive long enough to kill them and get our health back up and continue to loop non-stop. Lead piece, we got better already in recuperation, pick up that orb, so after we are red health, we can hurry pick up an orb, get our full health back, and then start killing with the final warning, keep the loop going. That'll be healthy. We got 1 strand weapon surge on, and then class item, we got time dilation, so we can purposely try to proc the immersive reinforcement, and then Reaper for orbs generation. That's the whole build. It works wonders. It's like a glass cannon build basically. You purposely want to make your health red and then go crazy with the final warning and see how long you keep that Tricksleeves timer up to kill and destroy everything. When that perk is on, I swear you're shredding enemies like that piece of paper. It's insane. It's just trying to get it started and then stay alive long enough for your health to come back. I was doing this in an environment where attrition was on, so it was harder for me. In a regular content where your recovery stat will kick in for you while you're getting kills, easier to do. Okay, so I did it hard. I did it in a harder environment, but I still made it work. So I know y'all can too. This is a fun build. I would recommend this build more for like casual content, but it is possible in harder in content. Casual content because you keep the combo going way easier, getting kills with that insane damage. Harder content, you gotta be more smart with it because you're playing high risk, high reward. You can get your health red, but they may kill you when you're doing that. And you can end up getting a high reward from it and they don't kill you and you just start going on a kill streak, or you risked it, you got killed, it didn't work out. So, you know, play at your own risk, basically. Play at your own risk. Anyway, love you guys, for you guys always, and until next time, stay up.